And then he came back from the cornfield, busting through the woods again. And he was getting ready to go into the swamp, back out into that island. And I got my grunt tube and I just let it rip. And I will never forget this. I let that grunt tube rip and he halted. He halted and his head snapped right in my direction. And he just stopped. And I'm like, oh, I got him. It's kind of like, like when you got the hook in the water and you feel like a couple nibbles, right? And so I was like, I'm going to grunt one more time just to see what happens. And I let out one more grunt. And I had camera gear up in the tree. I was prepared to film this whole thing. This dude came sprinting right at me. And let me remind you, this is the biggest deer that I have ever had an opportunity to shoot. And so I was inside kind of freaking out. I said, forget the camera gear. I'm not even trying. I'm not attempting. That's just not important right now. So he comes sprinting right at me, and he gives me a perfect, and I mean perfect, 20-yard broadside shot. It's about 6-7 minutes left of shooting light. Things have kind of gone down quickly, and I pull back, and he's at alert. He kind of knows something's up. He's not just grazing. He's looking for whoever made that grunt noise, and I let my arrow fly. And he bolts, and I see that I hit him. I hear that I hit him, and he bolts probably, 30, 40 yards, and he stops. And I watch him stop, and he's still on the property that I have permission to hunt, and then he just kind of lays down. And I am shaking